Hello everyone, this is me, this is Circuit here, and welcome to another Skade Town Hall meeting.
Welcome, guys. We have a lot going on
Hello.
today. Hello, hello. We have Evan
Hello.
back from Norway. He's finally out of my country, thank goodness.
Yippee!
Yay! He's back to being British again. So we do have a lot to go over today, but we're going to try and go through it as fast as we can. I want to start with a couple new channels. And if you guys look over in, see if I can find it myself, in the the support area, you guys see where the support is. That's the one that has the life channel and the vent rent channel. We have two new channels, and these two channels are mental health resources and mental health talk. And the very exciting thing about these new channels is it gives you a new area that you can talk about mental health. And that means something that's a little more difficult than we would typically put in the life channel. The things that you could talk about are different mental health things going on with you. Let's say you have a mental health disorder, you have some kind of, you're struggling with something that is a little heavier than we would normally talk about in life, but at the same time, you guys have asked for places to talk about things like depression, or anxiety. If you're not doing very well mentally and you just could use some extra support, or maybe you have some questions, this is an area in mental health talk that you can do that. Now, we still have some rules on this, and this is very important, and we'll get this noted when we do a write-up on this. We'll put a write-up and probably announcements later today about it. Mental health talk still needs to be done carefully. As you guys know, when you're not doing well and you read about someone else not doing well, sometimes that can make you do worse. It can kind of trigger you in ways. We want to make sure that this is still appropriate for everyone to be able to read and participate in. So if you are really not doing well and you are thinking about just not being here anymore, and you guys know what I'm talking about, that is still not allowed to be said, okay? And the reason for that is because we're an online community. I cannot go to your house in real life and help you. I can't send family or friends to your house to help you. It's just there's limitations with being online than there are with those in real life friends and support system that you guys have. So, but that doesn't mean you can't talk about how hard things are. So let's say you're not doing very well and that's kind of where your thoughts are. You could address it in ways like, you guys, I'm just really not doing very well. Can someone help me with, or can someone support me with ideas on things to distract my mind? Is there activities that you guys know of that I can do that will help me? If you're in the midst of an anxiety attack, you can say like, I'm having an anxiety attack. If someone can please help me with, give me some coping skills, things like that. That is the area to talk about with that. So you can still talk about not doing well. We just really need to stay away from the unaliving side of it, because again, it puts so much pressure on friends that have no way at all of supporting or helping. We can support here, but we can't help. The reason we can't help is we're not in real life. I can't, again, run to your house if you leave a message that doesn't sound very good. I can't have the police go to you if I don't know where you are, things like that. So please remember that with these channels, we still have rules on this. You still need to treat it the same. But this is an area that you can talk about more mental health, because a lot of us are struggling with mental health. It's been a few very, very hard years. We've got a few skaters that are inpatient right now due to mental health. We have some that have just gotten out of inpatient with mental health, and we want to give you guys a safe place that you can discuss it. This is another place that you could discuss things like the medications, whereas before we're like, let's not discuss medications in life. This is a better place for that. So now with the talk channel also comes the resource channel, okay? The resource channel is going to have pinned things that you need. Suicide hotlines, they're there. We've got every country that a skater resides in. We have the hotline number. Telly, now you know why APL needed those numbers or needed those stats. So we have that pinned. You can access it very easily. If you need some support in these areas, again, talk about it, but talk about it in ways that are not incredibly triggering to where we're just not going to be able to really help you. It's how can we support you, not how can we help you. So yeah. So anyway, Phoenix, I still call them APL, but Phoenix is the one that has helped put these channels together for us. They will be in the channels also ready to offer support. You guys are also welcome to offer each other support. The resource channel right now can only be accessed by Valkyrie and Phoenix. If you guys have a very good video, something that you watched that, my gosh, this like changed my life, this helped my mental health, this is my go-to, my coping skill, put it in talk and ping APL and let them know that this could go into the resource channel. Because we want to add to the resource channel all the time. We just want to make sure what we're adding is going to be positive things that can help you guys. Make sure that if you do know something, there's a certain YouTube video that you watch that you breathe with. You guys know the breathing YouTubes I'm talking about. If there's just a certain talk, some kind of a talk that someone gives about it, anything that, you guys ping APL and thank them. Anything that you guys can think of that you feel would be a very added, like positive thing to that channel, ping Phoenix and they will get it added for you. Okay. So again, we're trying to grow. We're trying to expand with this. The support side, Skade is more than a game. I was trying to explain to an author friend of mine who's going to be visiting us soon. I was telling them about Skade. They're like, oh, so you just play video games? No. We're so much more than that. We're a community. And in this community, we support each other. And life is not always rainbows and glitter. It just isn't. Especially these last 4 or 5 years have just been incredibly hard for a lot of skaters. I know that with life, we've been very particular about what you can and can't say. This is an area that you guys are more able to open up and really get into those harder talks. So just remember, guys, we support each other. You don't have to respond. Sometimes someone's not looking for an answer. They're just wanting to be heard. They just want to get it off their chest. So don't always feel too like you have to respond to each person. And for those of you that are just wanting to just talk about it and not really get, advice, maybe put that in your post and just say, I'm not looking for suggestions right now. I just want everyone to know what's going on with me. That is okay too. All right. So any questions about that, the new area before we move on?
No questions from me.
Nope. It looks like nobody has questions. Okay, cool. And if you guys have questions, feel free to ask a Valkyrie or ask Phoenix. One of us will help you with that. And start using them, guys. We're excited to see what you do with these. I know this is here kind of distracted by Blue and Ren's big butt. I mean, our tails. Why, thank you, sir. All right. Another thing I want to announce, and this is something that we will announce also, we will talk more about it at the next town hall, is we've got some really cool holiday stuff coming up. You guys know every year we do our tree decorating party. Last year, I believe, during that party, we also unfroze Mariah. I did hear the other day someone opened their front door and they slightly heard Mariah. Of course, it was really cold that morning, so I guess she's starting to unthaw. No, it wasn't BB. It was just someone random I saw in a reel or something. BB's dethawing her. So at our party. At our party, we will definitely be probably de-thawing. We will be de-thawing Mariah, but we're going to do something new this year too. And this is an idea that Ren had that we kind of changed a little bit slightly for this. But we're going to do a Skade Christmas card. And this is going to be done in the style of map art. And so we're going to have a Skade map art, and we'll have a portal there by the Christmas tree area. So when you guys go to decorate the tree and de-thaw Mariah and do your elf writings, we will get together and you guys will have the ability for like 1 week to sign the Christmas card with blocks, or you can make like a little pixel. We'll have guidelines and stuff when the time gets, when we get closer to it, you'll know exactly how big of an area you get. But basically, you guys will have the chance to contribute to the Skade Christmas card. And then at our Skade holiday party, you guys will be given the map art. So you'll have the map art from this year's Skade Christmas card that everybody gets to be part of. And don't kill me, Jake, but I also said we would get that on the website somehow. So yeah, so we will also have it turned into
saying
media.
things, please. You
So we'll
hate
get it
me.
on. We'll get
This
it on
is
the
perfect.
website. We'll get it on the website. We'll get it on all the social medias. It'd be really cool to even get some like time lapsing of you guys building and making it. It'd be really fun. So, anyways, we're very excited. Ren came to me with the idea of doing just a collab map art, which we're going to do that too. But for this particular one, the Christmas card.
Evan.
It just sounds so fun. So I have no idea, Jake. Literally no idea, unless we just try to get a little thing of when we first all initially do it. So I don't hate you. I love you. Now you see why Evan always says that. It's Abby. I'm excited to see this on the skategaming.com website. So, all right. So that's exciting. So we have that coming up. As you guys know, we are going to have the Dethong Mariah / Decorate the Tree. And as you guys have learned, you definitely want to write to Santa because Santa always responds. I think I've gotten new lungs like 2 years in a row now. So I'll definitely be asking for some new lungs again. So,
The horns.
all right. Let's see. Where are we at? Christmas. Okay, so Nen, do you want to talk about the Halloween stuff? Are
Yeah.
you ready? Okay, cool.
So, earlier this morning, we have made our official announcement of the Halloween event. And I'll just go over a little bit of details from that. So, this year we've added some new activities and refreshed some older ones. And as always, there will be trick or treating, a costume contest, haunted houses, a dance hall, and a ton more, including a roller coaster, a corn maze. There's just always so many things to do at our Boo Bash events. And including into that, this year we still have our costume contest, which there will be 3 categories which we will judge on, which will be most scary, most humorous, and most classic.
Ooh, I love the
And-
Halloween skin contest.
And on top of that, we also still have the pumpkin contest, carving contest going on right now, which you will be able to submit your pumpkin carving design in before it's about a week from now, October 19th. You'll be able to submit those in before then. And basically you will get a month of Discord Nitro for winning. And there will be a voting process that will take a few days following the submissions. So make sure to get yours submitted. It can be a very simple drawing, or it could be something very elaborate. And we'll work with you to get it added into Minecraft, kind of in the Minecraft style, for our Skade resource pack.
I'm excited for that. I'm gonna do similar to my submission last year. Pikachu.
Okay. And next up, I'm going to be talking about the Spectrum update again. I've been working on this fairly hard on the past month, and I feel like I've kind of reached a point where I've almost it's almost ready to be released, and we are working with Jake and media team to make kind of trailers and teasers with a bunch of the new things, and there's a ton of added recipes and changes and things that will be added with this update that will help freshen up the mod and kind of finalize a ton of things that are in that mod, as well as also kind of making Neptune a more utilized planet, as it will switch focused from being kind of, you have a few ores from modern industrialization and a few ores from industrial revolution. It will be switching to a completely spectrum planet.
Ooh.
So bunch of everything on the planet will kind of be catered towards spectrum, and there will be several of the overworld structures on Neptune, and there will also be, I believe, at least one new structure, if not two new structures that will be on Neptune slash in Neptune, and a lot of exciting things to come.
That sounds really exciting. Very cool. All right. Anything else, Nin? Pluto. All right. Okay. So before we get to the raffle, which we will be getting to here in just a minute, there's a couple things that I want to go over. And really, really quickly, I just kind of want to look at the calendar because we do have a few things coming up, starting with next Saturday. We are doing our Lord of the Rings watch-a-thon. Can someone pull up the time I put on that? I know my local time.
It's 2:00 UK time, I think.
2:00 UK time.
That's
If you're in my time zone at 6
12
a.m.
12 EST? No, not can't be 12
No,
EST.
it would be double that. It would be, I don't even know. If it's 6 a.m. my time, that's 9 a.m. EST. So 9
No,
a.m.
it's
EST. Yeah, it would be.
is it?
Which would
Wait,
be
EST? I thought it was earlier.
which would be 5 p.m. I thought UK. Am I wrong?
No, it was 2 PM.
2 p.m.
Yeah, it was 2 PM UK.
Well,
It's
we will
2
do
p.m.
it
EST. Oh,
2 p.m. UK.
Yeah, it was 2 PM UK time.
Same, Spongy. Agreed, Spongy. So anyway, so next Saturday will be the first movie we watch. We're not watching them all back to back to back, unfortunately. I would be down for that, but we do have to eat and sleep. So we're going to start it off with the first one, and we will be watching Lord of the Rings. So for anyone that would like to join us, we will be doing that in the movie channel. There you go. Jake has a little countdown there. So, yep, because that's correct, because it's at 6 a.m. for me. And I remember saying I would get up at 6 a.m. to make this happen. So, all right. So we have Lord of the Rings next Saturday. That is the 19th. And then the following Saturday is the one that Nin had already talked about, which is the Halloween event. That's at 3 p.m. EST. But 1 hour before that, we're going to have a little meeting. And that is because, are you ready, Ren? Oh, let's do this. Okay, so hi guys. We are putting together a build team. We know how much you guys love building things, and there's an area on Skade that we've already built, but we have listened to lots of feedback over the last couple years. One of the feedbacks was when we did that big meeting and we asked you guys, how are we doing? What would you guys like to see changes in? And Evan's portal room. That's funny. And there is an area that has kind of had nothing but frustrations come out of it lately due to the size of it, due to the functionality of it, and that is the mall. So the Mall of Veneer is getting a new mall, and we need your guys' help. Ren and I will be I know you do, Ragnar. Trust me, I know. We will be coing a build team together, and we're looking for some very specific things. We want anyone that would like to join the build team. As you guys know with Skade, and I know this just came up recently in a channel, our build teams are open to anyone. Anyone is welcome to join. You can join as someone that just has ideas. I'm typically an idea person. You can join as I'm a builder. I don't really have ideas, but I want to come help build. We are looking for some very specific things. Number one, if you join the build team, we ask of you to at least have somehow been part of the mall over the last however long. So, meaning, are you a shopper? Do you go to the mall to buy things? Or do you have a store? Are you a seller? And this is important. The reason we want our build team to have actually utilized our existing mall is because we are looking at functionality. Cosmetics is important, and we're going to have a very healthy balance of cosmetic and functionality. But on our current mall, as beautiful as it is, and BB is very aware this is happening, and actually he was happy it was happening, it is way too big. The functionality side of it just doesn't work. It's too hard to find shops. There's 2 hallways per side, so it's like left of fire, right of fire. We want a much smaller, easy to use mall, but also looks really rad. So we're coming to you guys with that. And I have let me grab it really quick. I have the form here. If you guys are interested and you want to be part of this, here's the form. All you have to do is put your name, put down yes or no if you're interested in helping, things like that. It's just a really basic form, and we will take that and we will add you guys to a channel, and we will get this going. And the first meeting for this is 2 weeks from today. It's going to be right before the Halloween event, and it's just going to be a really quick meeting to explain what it is specifically we're looking for. So do not come to this meeting with your ideas yet, because you don't know what we have in mind yet. We're going to have kind of some rough guidelines on what we're looking for, just so that we can make sure that we do stay small, we do stay functional. Things like 4 hallways instead of 8, floating harbors of ships. No. So we will definitely have some guidelines on what we are looking for. But if you would like to come help build, if you would like to come and just have ideas, anything like that is what we're doing. I don't know, Evan. I believe that actually got squashed.
I was
a joke?
I was
I'm like, please tell me that's a joke. We will
I was
not.
joking.
Okay,
I was joking.
let me make it very clear. We will not be doing fire, water, earth, and air. We're going to go simple. We're going to go like colors or something incredibly simple. Oh God, no, Ren, please no.
Well, no, the thing is that's unfair because the Evan Hall will just be completely empty.
Evan Hall would just be black and white and just boring. So
everyone would be in Blues Hall. No one would be in Evans.
I'm gonna have a redstone shop in it. That's probably gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
And so here's a few things we can tell you already. And Ren, please jump in if you'd like to jump in on any of this. If you have an existing shop and you're like, I literally cannot be bothered to move, the good news is we're going to keep the shops the same size. So if you still want to continue with your shop, but you cannot be bothered to bring it over to the new mall, we can bring it over for you. So that answers one question, which I know people will have. The other thing is, and this is what we'd really, really like to see is, this isn't an opportunity when we do move from the old mall to the new mall. If you don't want us to carry your items over for you, is you can kind of redesign your shops. This is a good chance to kind of spruce things up. Another thing I can let you know that we will be doing with this mall is we are going to be doing a lot more interaction with it. We're looking at having like monthly like sidewalk sales kind of things. Nen had some ideas for some really cool like gift cards where you guys can earn money for the mall to go shopping. Nen's got a whole good idea for that. So we've got some really good ideas of ways to more utilize the mall than we have in the last 3.5 years. So we're kind of excited about this. It's a fresh new mall, much more. We need functionality to be number one in this, not cosmetic like last time. And just know that if you are going to do a new shop, also we're going to be relaxing on the rules of it. Ren and I have discussed even not so much putting limits on shops, things like that. We've heard that, being limited to one shop with a friend, one shop sometimes can make you kind of be stuck with what you can do, having to have food or not have food. Well, that's gone. Don't worry about that. We want you guys to use the mall, have fun with the mall. We want to have events at the mall, activities at the mall. Abby, that game you did was a lot of fun. I would love to see us do something like that again once the mall's up and it's a little easier to navigate through. If you know what I'm talking about, the shop thing that you did, that was really fun. So yeah, so I'm excited for this. Ren's excited. Ren, do you want to add anything?
I will just add, we did discuss that we will be removing the kiosks because,
Yes.
again, it goes along with the getting lost. Oh, does this kiosk have things in it? No, it doesn't. It's hard to tell what shop has things in and what doesn't. So we're trying to make it a bit easier, a bit more user-friendly. So there won't be any kiosks, but you'll get to have more shops. So
yep, you can have more shops, and we're in the whole like, oh gosh, you guys, your stuff's gonna be removed if you don't do something in a month. That's gonna be gone too. We're just gonna go into more of a, hey, if you're not active in your shop, put a sign up. Literally, Evan and Abby are getting orders that they cannot fill. Evan, Abby, you guys suck as shop owners.
Have you ever fulfilled a single order from that shop?
I constantly hear MC Rock screaming at Evan about filling the shop. So if you're not, no more Scarab. We're gonna remove your shop. You don't have to worry about that. We're getting rid of a lot of that. Instead, it's just going to be if you're not around, you know, you're not going to be around for the next month or two. Just put up a sign and just say, sorry, on vacation, you know, come back later or whatever. But don't worry about it right now, because we're not really doing anything with the existing mall. We're going to be bringing, you know, if you want your shop brought over, we'll happily bring over your shop for you. Or you can we'll have a moving day, maybe where we all hop in a call, listen to some music, and we move our stuff over. But first we got to build it. So if you guys are
I'd love
interested,
to watch
fill out
you
the
try and
fall.
move my one full of lava.
Oh gosh. No, so if you are interested in being part of the build team, fill that out. And like I said, the meeting is in 2 weeks. It's going to be 1 hour before the Halloween event. It's only about a 30-minute meeting, so you don't even need to worry about, oh gosh, am I going to miss the event? We'll give you guys plenty of time to get into your costumes and stuff. And then the goal is to build and then start building it in November. So yeah, so it's gonna go pretty fast. We're not messing around. We're gonna get this going. The mall was really neat. The movie theater, I don't know if that's coming with us or not. We'll figure that out. We'll figure all this out once we're in the planning session. But we are not going to destroy the old mall. Is that what someone's saying? New Mobberfied Arena, it's too big. It's literally too big. We did it once. We blew it up in a Wreck-It Wednesday. We blew it up, and I don't even think we got the whole thing, if I remember right. I think we had to cut it off.
that video
massively.
was like 2 hours.
It was long. like one end of it got blown up.
Yeah,
And that
it was literally, yeah. Abby, by the way, BB, like I said, is in full support. He was in the Valkyrie meeting when we discussed it, and BB's like, thank God, get rid of it. Yeah, he was so happy. He wants it all blown up at the end, but I'm like, no, we need to save it, memory's sake. But he wants it blown up. So I could easily be talked into this, is what I'm trying to say. So
yeah, it was something that was
team
like
shops be allowed? Yeah, absolutely, Abby. Yep. And that's why I said we're gonna get rid of some of the more hard rules and open it up for more of what you guys want it for. You'll use it more if it's for what you want. That's kind of how I work. So exactly.
It's definitely gonna be like that. And it's one of those things too where it's like we you know, it's also hindsight 2020. When we made the mall originally, we really thought we were gonna need that much space, and it didn't really click how big it was actually gonna be. And I think that and a few years it was always way too big, but I think now it's much easier to see it that way and instead correct it. And now I think we have the attitude of, if worst case scenario, I don't think it will happen, but if somehow this new mall does maximize its capacity, we just expand it. Like,
exactly.
We can just always do that.
And that's what the build team will be like. That's what they will be tackled with. And we're going to let them know that in 2 weeks is when you come up with your idea and you mock it up or you draw it up or you just like me verbal diarrhea it out of your mouth out. Then you will just make sure you know we need to know how can we expand on it in the future. So yeah. All right, so that's very exciting. So, so if you guys are interested, please sign up on that. And what is next, my dudes? Raffle time. All right, Evan, it's all yours.
Okay, so first, before we do the raffle, I'm going to say a few things. So let me just make sure I've got my inventory organized.
Here we go. Just kidding.
Okay, so firstly, this is the second to last raffle of the year for 2024. So right now, all the Skade quests you do in October, November, and December, sorry, will contribute to the
November.
last raffle. Yeah. So you now have, this is the last one. So all the Skade quests you do from here on out are going to contribute until basically our town hall meeting in January. We'll be doing our last raffle of 2024, which will not only decide who wins the raffle, but also it will be announced who won overall and who gets the special Discord role. So get questing right now. You've still got 3 months. But it is closing quickly. This year's coming to an end, so please get to questing. Number 2, I have a feedback form that is just released. It is now on the Skade Quest list. New Skade Quests were released today, and with it comes a feedback form. I want as many of you as possible to fill out this form, whether you've never done a Skade Quest ever or you've done several. Please fill it out because 1, you'll get 3 Skade points. And 2, it's going to really help me because I want to keep this fresh and exciting. And the better idea of the sort of consensus I have, the more I can kind of play around with this a bit. There is a segment at the end where I ask you to detail as much stuff as possible, like what you'd like to see change. So please be as specific as humanly possible. You can say, "Oh, the Skade quests are, they're kind of boring." That's helpful, but only to a point. I know they're boring, but it's like, where do I go from there? Like, what would you like to see in them? So please answer that last question in particular as much detail as possible. It's a very quick form. It'll only take you a few minutes. And you get 3 Skade points. So there's no reason not to.
So we do have 2 skaters, 2 leads that need to talk. So Volky, are you ready to go? And then Jake, you'll go right after Volky.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, everybody listen to Volky. Not to put you on the pedestal or anything, but yeah. Come on up.
Okay, so this is regarding the Heimdall art contest. So we do have a winner.
Yay!
Yay! And thank you for all that have entered a submission. With 54% of the votes, Nin has won.
Yay!
Wow.
Congratulations, Nin. Woo!
Congrats, Nan.
Ooh.
You should post the top
Jake
3
has.
Shotzi.
Oh. Yeah.
So yeah, I will update the bot to put the his submission in the on the bot profile shortly today. So yeah, congratulations, Nin.
Yay, Nin! Congratulations. So Jaime's gonna have a new look today. Oh, Ben, I have no idea.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't handle any of that. They leave me out of that. So it's very exciting. Well, thank you, Volky, and thank you for running that contest. It's good that Jaime has an official look now. So congratulations, and everybody did great. So it was really good to see all the submissions. Very cool. All right. So Jake, are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so as you may have noticed by the fact that I was talking about it earlier, or the fact that there's a new member in the call, we are now going to be recording these town hall meetings with Craig. So everybody say hi to Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
So Craig is a bot that we found, and I've kind of slightly become obsessed with it. What it allows us to do is to record these voice calls, but it will let us have so much control over it, and it's so much better than just a person recording it. So what it's allowing us to do is, if let's say that I'm going to use Ben example. Let's say that Ben accidentally says something, or Ben normally stays muted and he accidentally unmuted, that's fine. I can cut him out completely because it records all the players on separate audio lines. So it gives us so much control. And we'll be posting these audio files onto our YouTube like we used to do for 2 months and then stopped because it was too much of a pain to do. So we'll be able to start that back up again. And we are also looking into ways to integrate Craig more into other things. So we had a meeting earlier with leads, and we were talking about possibly letting the leads also use Craig in some cases as well. So very excited for that, and look out for the YouTube when we post the audio. If you do have any concerns, feel free to shoot me a message or ping me, and we can sort it all out. As the media lead, I'm the one who has to deal with all this anyway.
Basically, yes. Yep. And then I'm sorry, Jake, I missed if you had said that it also they can have their voice removed. You said that, right?
Yes. So
okay, sorry. I was typing on
the context on how it works is when we invite the bot to the voice channel, it will actually tell us who has talked and when. And then when I download the file onto my computer, it gives me an Audacity, I don't know at this point, file where I can literally see every single person's audio. So if, let's say, a Blue's audio is a bit too loud, I can turn it down. Or let's say that Evan has talked too much, I can turn him off completely. So we have like a ton of control over this. So if you do have a concern, let us know and we can definitely try and look into it. But yeah, very excited to get it done, and thank you, Nin, for setting it up so last minute.
Perfect. Okay. How close are we, guys? Evan?
I don't know. We're gonna have to do this raffle at a different point. I can't get this set up. Yeah.
It's fine then. We all discussed it. It's all gravy. Okay. So should we take our little field trip and then come back?
I don't even know if I'm gonna have this done in time. I don't know like what. We're gonna have to like delay it. I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to do this like a different day. I don't know how to like do this now. I'm like literally completely thrown off. I'm sorry.
How about you just take your time? You've got some time. I can buy some time.
Apologize.
Yeah, you're totally fine.
Yeah.
You're doing the best you can.
Oh, by the way, Ragnar, will you be around this Thursday? Because we are going to try to be doing a special. You're not? Oh man, because last Thursday we were gonna do one, and Telly said you weren't around. So yeah, so I was like, well, maybe this next Thursday.
I'd love to see more wither fights or mob fights.
Yeah, well, that's what we're going to be doing. In fact, we're going to be coming up with a very special, spooky themed new arena too. So you got to work on Friday. Okay, so Thursday would work. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Okay, but you have school. It's okay. We'll try to make it. It'll be at 9 p.m. your time, so you shouldn't be in school, and hopefully that's not too late. 8 p.m. UK, 9 p.m. your time. So yeah. All right. Cool. The 24th, not this week. Well, maybe this week we could just do one of our normal arenas. So yeah, we'll do that this Thursday. And then we have a new one coming up the following week. So yeah. So you'll get 2 back to back. How's that? All right. So Evan, should I just go ahead and head over? Should we take our field trip?
Yeah.
Okay. And again, no worries. Like if we even need to like all congregate and come over here tomorrow before town hall or before tavern time, we can do that tomorrow too. So yeah, no worries. I'm not worried. You guys worried?
Who's bothered?
Nobody's worried. Yeah, it's all good in the hood. All right, so guys, field trip. Everybody fly away. We're going to go to the Skade Blade area. For those that don't remember where that is, go back. I got lost. Go back here through where we have our cute little park. And then go down the hall that says Skade Blade. And then you're going to go into the water. Boop, 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 boop. And here we are. And fall down. It's a fun place to fall. So. Where is Viking Rush Blade Hall of Fame? Hey, we should have a little area. We should do that in a building. We should do that. Have a little area where we have some of our winners of our other events and things. That would be fun to do. Okay, I'm going to give just a minute for everyone to get over here. I think it's the number, Evan. That's the thing. Because of how much it holds.
Yeah, but like, never mind.
I don't know. I think that's what it is. Yeah, basically. Right. Also, I did just put in our announcements about the mall team build. So if you guys build team, wow, dyslexia here. So if you guys didn't sign up before, you can easily access it in the announcements. All right. So where is it? Is everybody here? Does anyone need a TP here? And then can you grab this for me and put it in my inventory?
Make sure you're not holding it, Blue.
Well, it doesn't have a name on it, so these don't have names on them. So, all right.
I was hoping it was a player head.
Okay, so guys, welcome to the Skade Blade area. One thing as Valkyries, it's the one we talked about. There you go. That one. So one thing we'd like to do, by the way, I kind of just want to, we just got done telling leads this, but I'll just kind of tell you guys too. Valkyries have been incredibly busy lately with IRL stuff, quite a bit IRL stuff, along with a lot of Skade stuff that's happening all at once. And we are going to be doing better at making sure things don't get dropped. As you guys have noticed, mod recs have been on, we've been on the ball with mod recs lately. Thank you, Evan, who's done a lot of those. We've putting new systems in place so that we make sure we don't overbook meetings, which I do all the time. I'll book 2 meetings at the same time on accident. So we have things in place that we're doing to let me see. I don't see it, and it's not in mine. So one of the things we're doing is we're trying to really get back to putting more in and being more present on things. As you guys know, once I started working, I kind of got. I don't see it. Oh, I see that. I need the actual thing though. The thing. Here. There. The thing. I don't have one of those on me. So oh, hold on. There you go. Okay, so anyways, one of the things that we talked about is the Skade Blade. We have not given out very many Skade Blades, and we want to change that. We want to start giving out more of these. We also kind of want to look at a broader area of things that you guys are doing that would qualify for a Skade Blade, things like that. And we have quite a few of you guys that are just chronically amazing. You're always giving back. You're always doing amazing things for Skade. You're always supporting everyone. And it's time that we get better at acknowledging that. So today we're going to start by giving out a Skade Blade. We would like to start doing this more monthly, not like, 3 every 4 or 5 months as we've been doing. So we're very excited to be giving out some more Skade Blades. So we're going to do one today. I believe we already have one in line for next month as well. So again, we're going to get in a better habit of doing these. And this particular one, this particular skater has been with us since day one. We've known them for a very long time. This is someone that doesn't always necessarily get picked for things like this. They tend to play their more own individual game at times, but they do so much for the community, and they do it in the terms of being very present, always being at events. They do it in the form of, being in voice calls, even on games they don't play. They'll still come to our What Are We Playing sessions just to be in the call sometimes. And they're just an overall very good friend to a lot of us. And it's time that we start giving more attention to skaters that are not doing something wild and huge and one big thing that really captures our attention. And the first one of these that we would like to give out is to Dusty. So Dusty Circuit, where are you, Dusty? Where's Dusty? I can't see you.
Circuit.
Are you here, Dusty? Do you need a TP?
Dusty.
I'm here.
Oh, there's Dusty. Hi. Here you go, Dusty. So here is your... Here, right here. I'm right here, Dusty. Here's your Skade blade. Congratulations on your Skade blade. Look how big it is. It's as big as you are. So Dusty, congratulations on being chosen to be a Skade blade recipient. Dusty, as you guys know, has been our historian of Skade since Skade started and way before that. Dusty's the one that if we are ever, Evan and I are like, wait, when did we do this? Did we already do this? We always know we can just go back and look in Dusty's videos, and we do it all the time. Dusty's always great about being in calls and supporting other skaters, and just being an overall amazing human being. So Dusty, thank you so much for being on Skade. Thank you so much for all that you do and all you have been doing for Skade, being our historian, being the one to really capture all the moments of Skade in video form. And you've done that without ever being asked to do it. It's just something that you enjoy doing, and we're so appreciative of you for doing that. So everybody give Dusty a big round of applause. Yes, I'm very excited. So Dusty, we'll get your sign here in 1 second.
Hang on, we're being ridiculous. Hold on a second.
I'm speechless, but I can't thank everyone enough.
Dusty, we're very excited. Yeah, exactly. This is about you, so.
Yeah, you're the perfect person for this. Can you give him a Skade bell too? That'd be amazing.
That would be really, really cool. Let's see. Yes, I know it's not the right. What is today's date, guys? October 12th. Wow. Jeez. Where did this year go? Oh, it's so big. Hold on. There we go. There we go. That works. Telly, if I did that wrong, I know you'll come in and clean up my mess. So Dusty, congratulations. If you can stand by your head there, Dusty, Jake's gonna get a photo. And then can you get Dusty added in Discord with the Skade blade recipient? Oh, I knew. Okay, that's right. I forgot. In 1 second.
Also, I think we're good with the raffle now. I've had to make it an extra round. I've had to make it 4 rounds as opposed to everyone move out of the way for the photo. I've had to make it 4 rounds as opposed to the usual 3 since there were more tickets. But it should work now as it was supposed to, so we should be good.
There you go. Thank you. All right, Jake.
Am I in a good spot, or should I move, or?
You should be fine. There you go. That's a great photo. There you go, Dusty.
That's perfect. Even got the actual Skade blade in the background too.
That's cool.
I love it.
And there you go. And then Discord-wise, you now have this Skade blade. So yeah. So congratulations, Dusty. Very proud of you on that. Very excited to see you get some recognition for all that you do. So
all right.
Everybody's hitting the bell.
I'm gonna quickly grab the shulkers again. So just give me a second here.
Should we start heading back to the area?
Yeah.
Evan?
Yeah, please do.
All right, everybody, let's go back.
So how this works, so the reason why we had the issues there, and I apologize for that, I feel very embarrassed, but it's all right.
Don't feel embarrassed.
So what had happened there, so how I did it the last 2 times, there were less tickets. And so how we did it is because of the 32 limit, I would split all the tickets into 6 shulkers. And I would have 3 rounds, so 2 shulkers per round, but you'd have less than 32 in total across those 2 shulkers. But there are more tickets this time, so I've had to make it so there's 4 rounds. So there's going to be 2 shulkers per round, and so each winner of each round will be put into a 5th and final round, and then whichever one of those wins will be the winner of the ticket. So the actual fairness of it was never a problem. It was just simply that I had too many tickets. And I just was really thrown off because I'd forgotten about the 32 limit, and I didn't realize I had more tickets than last time. So it was just a slight sort of hiccup. And then the question of the tickets fairness really threw me off because that's never been a problem before. It's always done like that. So
just ignore me like you usually do.
It's very hard to sometimes when you have an audience and it's literally questioning the fairness of it, but. Anyway, we're good now. So it's going to be 4 rounds. So, okay, let's get rid of these boxes because they don't matter. You as well. Okay. Right. So.
And then as soon as Evan's done, we're gonna do kudos, and we are out. So we're almost done, but we got a lot of kudos too. So
there we go. So that should be all of them. Yeah. Okay. Right. So this is all fine. So round 1, whichever name gets pulled will be put into the final round. Round 2, whichever name gets pulled will go into the final round. Round 3, whichever name gets pulled will go into the final round, etc. And then they will all be put against each other, and whichever one comes out of that raffle will be the winner of the ticket. So do we all understand now? Are we all caught up?
Yep. All good.
Okay.
I'll say yes.
All right then. So I'll put the shulkers on, but it is less than 32. I'd forgotten about this, like a dodo bird. So here we go. So oops. So that one and that one. Perfect. That's going in. So I'll let Nin do his thing, and then you let me know when I can press the button. Then where is the button? Ah, okay.
Roll lever, Quonk.
All right. Hang on, I also have. Oh god, I don't have tones on actually. Hold on a second. Oh, there we go. I hear it again. We're good.
It's the tapping sound right now.
Oh, I know. Okay. Right, we'll leave it for a little bit, and then I'll press the button. Okay. 3, 2, 1. So we're going to get the winner of round 1, and if we get a duplicate name, we'll just pull it again. So we have Owly as our winner for round 1. Okay, so Owly will be in. So we'll get our final round shulker out, and we'll put Owly's name in there. So we'll put that in the middle. There we go. Okay, now we have round 2. So I'll get on there in a second. So all of them, yeah, perfect. Okay. All right, so we should be good to go in a few seconds. So I'll put the shulkers on. Am I good to go with that then?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Round 2 is about to start. So all of them are going to get put in there, and then in a second I will let it cycle, and then I'll press the button, and we'll see who the winner of round 2 is. So again, all these names will get put in a final round, and then that name will get drawn. So this is the same system we've done for the last 2 times now, and it is fair. Everybody does get counted. Some jokers have less than others, but they all get counted, and they're all fair. I hate you.
Well, that was because I thought it was 2 separate rounds. That was why I didn't understand. And now that I understand, it makes sense. So sorry about that.
Yeah, it's all right.
I know you will always be fair. Always.
All right. I will draw for this round. Let's see what we got. All right. Our next person will be announced. So let's see who it is. Who will be in the final round? We have Arctic.
Woo! Waffles!
Arctic
Let's go.
is now in the ticket.
Arctic is in the ticket? Wow.
Yep, that's why I always leave it a little bit. Very funny, Blue. So Arctic makes sense. Arctic did have the most tickets, so you'd hope that they'd be in the final pooling. So I'm not too surprised by that. But there we go. That's round 2 over. Now we have round 3. So you can now see Arctic's ticket is in the final round, Shulker, but we'll get to that. So if you guys want to have a look at these really quickly, just see whose names are in there.
Ooh,
they're all split. So this is all of these are under 32, but it all adds up. So we're good.
Okay.
Okay. So when you guys are happy with that, I will break these and we will get started.
Very happy.
Looks like you're all good there. Oops, that's the grass, Ev. Okay, there we go. Right. So round 3, Shulker 1. Going on, and then round 3, Shulker 2 is going on. All right. They're all going in. Can you win most of the small raffles? Technically, you can if you've got more tickets. So if we get a second name that gets pulled, they would have a higher chance of winning the final round. So Arctic could get pulled again. All right, good to go. We'll give it a couple more seconds just to really randomize it a little bit. And then I will press the button in 3,
Sorry, Ollie.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
1, go. All right, this one's going to get pulled, so we'll see who it is. All right, so round 3 is about to be over. And let's see, who's it going to be? Jake! Jake is in the final raffling.
Let's go, Jake.
Okay, so that's round 3 over. So now we have round 4 And that will be the last of the rounds, and then we will have the final round. So round 4. Who's it going to be?
Round 4.
Let's see. Okay, I will get the shulkers placed. So this is our last one. So all of these tickets will be done after this. So let's do it. 1 and
Let's do
2.
it.
All right, they're all going in.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
We've got a little bit of a second. Yeah, you can dance to the classic tune. We're good to go. I'll press the
It's
button.
my favorite song.
I'll let this one
Last,
go
the
for a
snare
little bit
drum.
longer. Since is this the last round before our final round? This is round 4. This is the first time we've had to do 4 rounds. So just as a little reminder, when you have more people who are doing quests or you have more like tickets, make sure to actually, take an extra day to like count them and make sure they all don't exceed 32 per round.
Are you
That'd be
talking to
nice.
yourself right now?
Maybe I'm a little bit angry at myself for allowing myself to embarrass myself like that. You might want to move, Lou. That's where the ticket's going to be. We need to see who it is.
Embarrass yourself. You did what you thought.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
Well, this one's a very interesting one. We
What is
have
it?
Super Girly, and Super Girly only got
Ooh.
1 ticket. So
Wow,
that
that's
just
awesome.
shows you that anybody has a chance. So
That's
this
how
is our
little was it?
final round,
Put me
Shulker.
in my great luck.
So this is the final round. So everybody who won the last round is in this. So whoever wins this round wins the gift card. So it's going to be between Owly, Arctic, Jake, or Super Girly. 25% chance since it's only 1 ticket of them each. So it could literally be any one of these 4. So we'll see who it is right now. So we'll place this on the
After this
hopper.
commercial break.
And we're going to leave this one stewing for a little bit longer just because it's the last round. So let's go. Place them all down and we'll get them all in. Oh, you mean to press that then? Oh, wait, yeah. No, sorry. I thought you pressed the button. I'm being dumb.
Quark.
There was a bit of lag on my end. I thought you pressed the button. I was like, oh, that was a bit early. He was just pressing the lever. So remember, it's between Owly, Arctic, Super Girly, or who was the 4th one? I've already forgotten.
Jake.
Jake, that was it. I always forget Jake. All right, we're good to go. We'll leave this one for a good while. Jake, Super Girly, Arctic, or Owly? Jake, Super Girly, Arctic, or Owly? Who will it be?
Me.
We'll find out. Well, it can't be you, Blue, can it?
No.
That's what I thought.
Love you.
God, how many messages are you getting?
I'm getting a lot of messages right now.
All right, we'll leave this a bit longer.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna press the button in 3, 2, 1, go.
Pull the lever, cronk.
So we'll see here who this will be. This will be the person who is the winner of the raffle.
This is movie theater. Turn off your phone.
Oh, okay. So the winner of our 3rd raffle of the year for the Skade Quest is Jake. Jake is the winner of the raffle. Jake will get the gift card.
Nice job, Jake.
Which is very exciting.
Hello,
Jake
Blue.
actually didn't have. Jake only had. Let's have a
not.
look at the tickets. So Jake had. Let's have a look in the channel really quickly. So Jake had. It should be in the Skade Quest news channel. Yeah, Jake only had 4 tickets. For reference,
Nice.
Arctic had 17 tickets. Steel had 14. Lamb 13. So Jake scored lower in the ticket department than some people, but he still won, which just shows you that even though you might have the most tickets by an overwhelming majority, it doesn't mean you're guaranteed to win the raffle, and that's the beauty of it. So very well done, Jake, on winning. I have the ticket here, so you can all look at it. And this was ticket number 4. So Jake, if you had only got 1 less ticket, perhaps you wouldn't have won. So you can thank the number 4 for that. So
Yay.
I'll coordinate with you, Jake, on getting you your Amazon gift card, and thankfully it'll be a lot easier since we live in the same country. So yeah, that concludes the raffle. So remember, guys, the quest you're doing now will contribute to our last raffle of the year, which will take place in January. I will remember to make sure that the numbers are all less than 32, and
If
all
not,
in
we're all
accordance.
autistic. We'll all remind you next time.
Yep.
we're
So
autistic.
I will make no error. That one really tripped me up, and I apologize
It
again
did.
for that
No,
little
you handled
reaction.
it really well. No, you handled it just fine. All right,
But
should we do some kudos?
let's do the
end
kudos.
this?
Let's wrap this up.
All right. Yeah, so guys, we have quite a bit of kudos, which are very exciting. Let me grab my form. Here we are. All right, so I'm just gonna read them out. First one is for Evan for bringing up a wide variety of topics and calls, leading on really engaging conversations, and in the event that heavier topics are brought up, understanding that these aren't pleasant for everyone, and just being really supportive and an understanding friend. Very good job, Evan. JW, on the first, they logged in within like 20 minutes of me asking how to spawn withers under the end portals, Bedrock, and the Discord to help me understand how spawning withers work. They then helped me farm them for 10 to 15 minutes. It was just really cool of them, and I appreciate it a lot. So good job, JW. Telly is just an amazing friend. This past week, we've been chatting every day, and what started out as me asking him a question turned into me info dumping about my special interests of learning about different diseases, and I love that he didn't find any of it weird and actually listened to it. GG, Telly.
Yeah.
Bo came to all the times that I was streaming Life is Strange True Colors, and genuinely was so nice to have someone else there to experience such a fantastic game with. Very cool. Jasden, love Jasden. Kudos to Jasden for stepping out of her comfort zone. Very, very exciting. To Rin for doing a fantastic job with her new responsibilities and is always a lot of fun in calls. To Rin for all their excellent work on the birthday team, especially terraforming. To Telly for being an absolute amazing friend, both on and off Skade. You really made me feel welcome in Norway, and we're just amazing company. Skade is lucky to have you. Clearly, that one's from me. Just kidding, Evan. To Ragnar for being a great friend and also a wonderful person to hang out with in Norway. Just like Telly, you made me feel at home, and we're really great to hang out with. That's also
Waiting for
for
deep
me.
voice guy.
To DVG. No, I'm just kidding. Let me just add in that one. I'll just add in that one.
Yeah,
To DVG, not Berg, but DVG. It was really great hanging out with you in Norway. And you've been a great friend, and I'm sorry to have to leave this country because Blue made me. Okay, very nice.
Yep.
Moving on. So to Ren for her fantastic work on the birthday team. To Blue, always caring about Skade and always giving as much as you possibly can give to Skade, even when things are hard and your internet is being shit. Well, that's pretty accurate. Thank you, whoever wrote that one. To Driver for being a bro. So that's very, very driverish. To Abby for being a great lead, having to put up with my shit on not one but two teams, and also for just being a great friend and streaming some Life is Strange True Colors recently. Very cool, Ops. To Evan, traveling to another country all by himself, like a big boy, to see some silly Norwegians, a lot of Norwegians, but we won't talk about that right now. And being the best guest anyone could ask for, constantly having fun and making the trip fun for us too. I know, Ragnar. I saw pictures. So
What did you see pictures of?
Voice chat one. To Jake, for their help with improving Heimdall, or as I call him, Jaime. So thank you, Jake. To Ren for being such a good friend and always being incredibly supportive in all aspects of Skade. And to Volky for doing such a great job running the Heimdall contest and being part of Skade. So there you go, guys. Really great ones. These were great. I love kudos. Such a great way of celebrating everybody versus our old styles. So yeah. All right, guys. So that is it. That's all we got this month. That was a lot. So remember, we got build team coming up, Christmas card coming up with all of our Christmas stuff. We're gonna de-thaw Mariah. Sigh. What else we got going on? Mall team. We've got the event coming up, the big Halloween event. We've got skin contests. We have the pumpkin contests. Make sure you guys are doing your Skade quests. New Skade quests just dropped, I think, didn't they? Today? Yep. New ones, go do them. Get your raffle tickets. Yep. I know I'm going to be doing all of them this time. Yeah, so a lot of good stuff. Is there anyone that needed to say anything before we close out?
Hey, can I ask a question?
Yeah, what's up?
When's the Valheim thing gonna be announced?
So Jake and I and Nin will be meeting here very soon to get the server set up. The voting did complete, so thank you guys for taking the time to vote on our settings. Jake has the results, and we just need to set it up. So our goal is in the next week to get it set up.
I have the results if you want me to talk about them.
Yeah, if you want to do that real quick, go for it.
So we had 10 people vote in. So thank you everybody who voted in. And honestly, the results were pretty close to each other in terms of everybody voted for the same thing. So for combat settings, the most voted combat setting was normal. So we won't be changing the combat settings. For death penalty, literally everybody but one person voted for casual. So when you die now, your held items will be kept, but
Yay!
the rest of your inventory won't be. So that's very cool. For resource rate, this one was very mixed actually, but the one that was picked the most was 1.5 increase. So we'll be having a 0.5 times increase in resources. That'd be cool. The one that everybody cares about, the raid rate, basically everybody said no, and that's what won.
Yay!
So no raid anymore, perfect. And literally everybody said portal items. So yeah,
Cool.
good settings.
Well, I'm excited. Yep. And for those that did not hear or were not at the last meeting, we subbed the 2 servers. So we're going to start fresh on a new server. And the old server will still have everything there for a while. You guys can get your items, bring them over to the new server. So that way you've got some time to transition your items, or just be like me and JW and we're going to start kind of fresh. But if you are welcome to bring anything you would like from the old server over. So, and if you have any questions about
I'm gonna
that,
have to make a lot of trips.
yeah, a lot. So you guys will have a lot of time. We'll give you like a really long time to do it. We won't get rid of the old one until everyone's good. So this is Valheim. It's a different game, Ragnar. It's not Minecraft. It's an actual game called Valheim. It's really fun. So, and we are going to be starting fresh. So if you guys are interested in the game, go check it out. We'll let you know how it goes. All right, I think we're good. Anything else, guys? Any last minute stuff? This was a longer meeting, but we did get through a lot, and a lot of cool stuff's happening. So we didn't miss anything on the agenda, did we?
Nope.
Just
agenda?
No, believe it or not, Valkyries actually these days have to have agendas. I know. Jeez. For years, I just went off the top of my head, and we see how well that went. So we're more organized now. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, we will go ahead and close this out. So, Dusty, if you would like to do your outro before my phone rings again and everybody gets to hear Ragnar declare his love for me. So, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you all for watching. This has been me, Dusty Circuit, here with another Skade Town Hall meeting. If you all liked what you saw, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to see more of my videos, be sure to hit the bell for notifications. Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Ringer. Where's the ringer? Where's it at?
Hang on. Oh, shit. I'm not doing my job very well. I've got it.
Evan. There you go. And Dusty, once again, congrats on winning the Skade Blade. So we're very excited to be giving more of these out. So very excited about that. All right. Yeah, congrats, guys.